Hi guys, my name is Kamal. Welcome back to our channel. If you are finding us first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notification. So here we have income statement, simple example. It will show performance of our business. On the left hand side, we have our traditional income statement. This income statement show the gross revenue and all performance till profit after tax. And we have comparison between actual and budget. Let's go ahead and dive into data requirement now. I'm gonna be using these Excel sheet to load our data in. You can think this data set can come from anywhere as a SQL server and so on. There is a lot of columns in this data set and there is couple of different pages that we are going to use it. But I wanna just keep this really simple and focus on the important thing. First we will look our IS structure sheet. This is going to be template that allow data to come in and be displayed in the format that we wanted to. It is really very flexible. If you look at the column B, this is only thing that will be displayed inside our Power BI. All other column is just extra data that we are going to use for keep tracking of our record and some more complex DAX. Before import dataset into Power BI, we are going to overview what is income statement. So there are 5 areas to any good income statement or profit and loss statement. First thing is revenue and adjustment. Second category is cost of goods sold. Third category is operating expenses. Fourth category is operating income and margin. And the finally is profit and loss. So this is where everything come together into income statement. Gross profit equal to net sale minus cost of goods sold. Operating income equal to gross profit minus operating expenses. Income before tax equal to income before tax expenses minus income tax. Now this time to jump into Power BI. So now we are going to create like this simple income statement. Here we have a home button. This is our main page, financial dashboard. Today we're gonna discuss only income statement. Let's start from beginning. Get data, Excel. So first we're gonna import profit and loss statement. So here we have a two table, IS structure and transaction table. Click on transform data. Now here we have IS structure, income statement structure and transaction table. Here we have a column that gonna be shown in our income statement. This is the same column which we have discussed before, column B. Now we're gonna import more data. Just click new source, more, folder, connect, browse or just give path. and we're gonna import actual data. Okay. Here we have a data from 1st Jan 2020 till December 2020. Just click on transform data. So now we're gonna click on content. So here we have actual data set here. But there also other way to extract multiple XLS or CVS file. If you want, you can watch my previous video. Click this and OK. So this column is null, so we're gonna remove this column. So now we have source name, account key, account ledger, and current balance. So now this one we're gonna rename actual amount and here we need only date and month and year. So just click here, transform. Now click extract, text before delimiter dot xlxx. Okay. So now here we have only month and date. Click date and rename as a date. And table name actual. Here we have actual transaction of our income statement. So now I'm gonna import our budget file, new source, Excel connect, budget, okay. Press OK. So this is our budget of our company. And actual expenses. Income statement structure or template and transaction table or data. Just click close and apply. So here we have our data. So now we're gonna create very simple date table. Modeling, new table. here we have a very simple date table. So you can see we already know how to create simple date table. If you want, you can watch my previous video and enter OK. And remember always to mark as a date table. Date. OK. Now we will go to data model. So here we have very simple data model. One to many, one to many, and one to many. Date with date, one to many, and also date here. So now this is our very simple data model structure. Now go back to our report. So now we're gonna take table, click on description, profit and loss. Now here you can see this is not our right formatting of our income statement. So we can use row index, don't summarize. So if we will click here, so this is our right formatting. So just remove row index, click description, sort by row index. So now this is our correct formatting of income statement. So now here I'm gonna use subtotal. So here we have total and subtotal category, 0, 0 and 1 and 1. So now we're gonna calculate our first measure. Now I'm gonna create one table which will keep our all measures and calculation. Enter data. Calculation. Load. Right click. New measure. So now we're gonna create our first measure, total actual. Total actual equal to sum actual amount. Table name. Close parenthesis, enter. Delete this column. And now here we have our first calculation. Now I'm gonna save this file. YouTube income statement. So now we're gonna drag total here. So now here we can see is ignore our all subtotal. So we're gonna count how many rows we have first. Right click, count rows equal to is structure. So now here you can see we are missing these values. So now I am gonna calculate subtotal with one condition. Right click, new measure, subtotal actual equal to if count rows is structure table equal to 1, calculate total actual all I'm gonna use this condition to find out our subtotal of actual. Enter. Okay, so now I'm gonna increase font size. So now here you can see we have total actual and subtotal actual. Here you can see our gross revenue and minus return discount and adjustment, this, and then actual, like that. But I don't want it will become like this, because I want net revenue come in this is place, and here gross profit, and so on. So now I'm gonna create one new measure that will consolidate both of them together. So now right click calculation, new measure. Total actual consolidate. Shift plus enter, new line. Switch. Enter. So now you can see here we have total, subtotal. So now we have a gross revenue and expenses, and then our net revenue. So we can delete our total actual and subtotal. Now we're gonna check our income statement structure. Income statement structure, and from transaction we're gonna take level 2. So I can little bit more bigger font size so you can easily read. So now we're gonna see here. This is the same structure of income statement which we wanna show here. So now we're gonna insert our actual consolidated data, then we will see what will be happen. So now here we can see we have our gross revenue, net revenue, but in actual it is not filter what we want. So this is not our desirable result what we wanna show. So we will use one function that is called isFilter. Now go to calculation, create a new measure. Is filter table name transaction table and label 2. Enter. So now if we will see here, we have two values, true and false. That is false, true, true, and so on. So now we're gonna modify our total actual consolidate if and is filter total actual and switch just just we will modify only this if condition. So now here we have our first actual. Actuals. So we almost done here, but I wanna change this measure. If you want, you can keep like this, but I wanna use with variable. Right click. This is the same measure, but with variable. It's look like more clean and easy to understand. If you want, you can use this with variable, or if you want, you can use only this one total actual consolidate. Now enter. So this one is our first actual, or if you will see, this is the same. The both of them is show the same result, but this look like more clean to me. So now we're gonna create our budget. It will not take more time because almost we will use the same calculation which we use for actual consolidate variable. So right click, new measure, total budget equal to sum budget company amount parenthesis close, enter. So now we're gonna calculate our total budget with consolidate. Right click, new measure. We're gonna use same measure which we already use for total actual consolidate variable. Just here we will calculate same total budget. Here we calculate subtotal budget and change the value of our here total budget and total budget. This is the same measure which we already use for consolidate. Just we will change some values here total budget and here total budget. Now enter. So we have here total budget, rename budget. So now here we're gonna create new measure actual versus budget variance. Right click new measure. Equal to so we will create this condition and return to our result variable and enter. Rename versus budget number. Now we're gonna create with percentage. Variance actual versus budget percentage. So there is 2 and 3 ways we can calculate these percentage. This is my first way to calculate actual versus budget percentage. I use conditional formatting. So this is the first way to calculate actual versus budget percentage. This is my way to calculate. And now we're gonna calculate in another way, very simple way. If you want, you can use any one of them. Now right click, format percentage. So now we're gonna calculate in another way. Right click, new measure. I'm gonna use ABS function. Now total budget consolidate. So now you can see here the both have the same result. So it's up to you which way you gonna calculate percentage. Now I want if my budget number in a negative value, so it's going to be red, otherwise it's gonna be green. So now we're gonna create with the new measure. And we're gonna create variable. So here I have declare condition if the actual consolidate variable greater than total budget, so it's going to be this color, otherwise this color, red and green. Enter. Now go to format, conditional formatting, and we're gonna change only for versus budget, font color, add control. So now you can see here, and if you want you can use also this for percentage and so on. We're gonna use also this for percentage, font, advance, find value, calculation, percentage. Okay, so almost we have done now. So now I'm gonna take one visual. Now I'm gonna take this slicer, add. Go to date table, take a month, sort by month number. So here we have a Jan, Feb, and so on. If you want, you can change formatting. Right click, format, header off. We're gonna header off, 2 column, 2 rows. Six. 6 column and 2 rows. And here you can change the color. So now I'm gonna upload first background. You can change formatting. Now we're gonna calculate gross revenue here. Take a new measure. Equal to, shift enter. In our data, we don't have any separate gross revenue column, so we will calculate in this way to find out our gross revenue. So we will calculate inside our total actual consolidated variable, and the table is structured description profit and loss statement equal to gross revenue, and enter. Take a card, total gross revenue. Format, category of, You can change same as like this color if you want. Okay, we're gonna change font color and data color. Go to data. We're gonna use 5E3082. Font size 22. Title we're gonna use B97600. Just we rename gross revenue. So now it's look better. Now we're gonna calculate gross profit. So we can use same this logic, Control C, right click, new measure, rename gross profit. Here we're gonna use gross profit. The same, this one, gross profit. Enter. Take a new card or you can use this one. So we can take new. Gross profit. Take this one. Go to format, title, gross profit. Now we're gonna calculate here profit after tax. Right click, new measure. So here we're gonna use profit after tax. Format, right click, title, now here I want gross revenue by channel. So we have here three channel: export, distributor and wholesale. How we can calculate only this figure? So by the help of tax, we're gonna calculate only export, distributor and wholesale actuals. Right click new measure. Total distributor revenue equal to calculate total actual from where in actual account ledger equal to distributor. Always remember to write the same word or same alphabet which we will use here, distributor and distributor. Enter. So here we have our first measure for distributor. Take a card to look how it's working. So here and this one, that's the same value. Distributor and this one. Okay. So now we can copy this, take a new measure, paste for export, and here we will use export, enter. Now we're gonna create our new measure again. Wholesale, and rename also here, enter. Now take a chart, and we have three values: distributor, export and wholesale. Just rename and background off. Now here I'm gonna see total actual and total budget. Click here. Here we have our total actual and total budget, and we need table by month. Background off. We can rename actual budget. Okay. Is your assignment to make them format. Okay, now we're gonna format. Distributor color. You can use any one of them or same as I use for I use first one 5E 3082 and second one is A66B0 and C499CA. Or you can use also here actual this one and this one. Also you can change this formatting, same color as this one. Now we're gonna take background, our first page, fit transparency 0, go to insert, button, blank, icon off, outline off, border off, action on, go to page 1. Yes, and here we're gonna use one button, insert, image, home button, format, scaling fit, button, blank, off, background off, action, page navigation, page 2. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friend. Bye bye. Take care.